Yo, peace and blessings, brother Moses. I believe Jesus Christ came in the flesh, huh? I want to talk to you a little bit about grieving. Grieving has mostly been spoken about when someone dies, and it's been associated with sorrow and sadness. But there's been an update in psychiatrist framework around grieving, and they've quantified grieving to be a type of a lust. It's an intense longing for something that you can never have, or quantify where it is or when is the next time you'll see it. I submit to you that grieving is a necessary process for every person that's experiencing loss, not just of a death of a person, but the death of a season, the death of a partnership, the death of a relationship, death of a church. There should be a grieving process associated with that. You should give yourself time to work through that in a healthy way and really process the loss to embrace something new. It's hard for people to embrace something new when they can't let go of the old. Sometimes that requires the ability to process it in a healthy way. The perfect example I can give that is Joshua and Moses. In Joshua chapter 1, first stage of grievance is you have to accept what's actually happened and come to terms with it. God speaks directly to Joshua and says, Joshua, my servant Moses is dead. Something that Joshua had to come to terms with. Now, Moses to Joshua represents something more than a spiritual leader. He represents a father figure. He represents the voice of God. He represents victory in warfare. He represents strategy and wisdom. He represents the purpose of God for an entire nation, all bundled up in one person named Moses. So it's not just Moses being lost, but the entire purpose, the voice, the plans, the strategy, the fathering, the leadership, the guidance that is encompassed from God and the person Moses seems to be lost. But what God does through our process of grieving is he actually reshapes purpose and grace. He restructures and reshapes where you can access that same grace from somewhere else. A lot of times we grieve things that have major significance in our lives and we can't quantify where it is.